Let's talk about something most of us try really, really hard not to think about, our own mortality. But what if I told you there's an ancient idea that says facing this head-on isn't morbid at all? In fact, it might just be the secret to living a way richer, more meaningful life. So let's just start with a question that flips everything we've been taught upside down. What if that one big, uncomfortable thought is actually one of the most powerful tools you have? What if realizing that it all ends is the key to finally appreciating what you have right here, right now? Well, it turns out the ancient Stoic philosophers were way ahead of us. They had this practice called memento mori, and it wasn't designed to be a downer. Nope, it was designed to wake us up to the incredible gift of the life that's right in front of our faces. Memento mori. It's Latin, and it simply means, remember you are mortal. Now, the Stoics weren't using this to scare people. It wasn't a threat. It was more like a friendly but firm reminder, hey, your time here is limited. It's finite. So what are you going to do with it? It's a call to focus, to get your priorities straight, and to live with some real intention. And no one said it better than the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. This quote is just so powerful because it's so immediate. It's not about some far-off day. It's about right now. If this was your last moment, would you be sweating that small stuff? Would you put off telling someone you love them? It's like the ultimate filter for what actually matters. But for Marcus Aurelius, this was not just some abstract philosophical idea. No, he lived this. I mean, here's the most powerful man in the world, who was also a dad who went through an unimaginable amount of loss. It forced him to confront mortality in the most personal, painful way you can imagine. Okay, so get this. With his wife, Faustina, he had 13 children. 13. In a time before any modern medicine, that's a life just brimming with hope. But it's also a life constantly shadowed by risk, even if you are the emperor. Of those 13 children, only 5 lived to become adults. 8. He lost 8 of his kids. Can you just imagine that for a second? You have all the power in the world, and you are completely helpless to protect your own family. That kind of grief, it didn't just break him. It deeply, profoundly shaped his entire philosophy. This line from his private journal is just wow. It's absolutely stunning. He actually trained himself to reframe that incredible loss. He saw his children not as things he owned, but as these precious gifts on loan from the universe. So he wasn't losing something that was his. He was simply returning someone he was never meant to keep forever. And this is the beautiful paradox at the very heart of this whole idea. It's not about being detached from people. It's the opposite. It's about a deeper, more urgent kind of connection. When you truly realize that every single day with the people you love is a precious, non-refundable gift, you just start to treat it with the care and the gratitude it deserves. Okay, so I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds really nice, but it's just old philosophy, right? Well, not exactly. What's incredible is that modern psychology is now confirming what the Stoics knew 2,000 years ago. The benefits of memento mori, you can actually measure them. You see, it all comes down to this one fundamental shift in how you look at things. Most of us were taught to see death as the enemy, something to fear, something to avoid, something to ignore. But the Stoics, they saw it completely differently. To them, it was like a silent advisor, a guide, whispering in your ear, don't waste this, live fully. And get this, the science actually backs this up. Researchers found that when people just take a few moments to think about the fact that life is finite, their feelings of gratitude go through the roof. That awareness that it all has an end date makes the present moment, with all its simple little pleasures, just shine so much brighter. So what does that actually look like in real life? Well, it means that warm cup of coffee in the morning, it feels a little more special. That simple smile from someone you love feels less like a given and more like a little miracle. You just become more present because you realize this is it. This is your life and it's happening right now. It helps you cut through all the noise and focus on what's truly essential. All right, so we've got the what and the why. But the big question is, how do you actually practice this without just, getting stuck in dark thoughts? Well, let's look at 3 super simple, really practical exercises you can literally start using today. First, the evening journal. At the end of the day, just write down one small thing you really enjoyed. But here's the twist. Think about it as if it were the last time you'd ever experience it. Second, the tender gaze. Just take a moment to really look at someone you love, your partner, your kid, a friend, and just quietly remind yourself that this time together is finite. It's not meant to be sad. It's designed to spark this immediate rush of love and gratitude. And third, the essential filter. This one's a game changer. When you're stressed out, just ask yourself this question. If I die tomorrow, would this matter? It is amazing how fast our problems shrink. And I really have to stress this. These are not morbid exercises. Their goal is the exact opposite. They are powerful tools for vitality. They're designed to fill your life with way more intensity, more focus, and a whole lot more love. At the end of the day, memento mori isn't really about death at all. It's about life. It's that quiet companion reminding us that every single day is a gift, and it's one that is never guaranteed. By remembering that we have to die, we can finally learn how to truly live. So the only question left is, what are you going to do with your gift today?